Hi everyone, my name is Tammy Foster and I wanted to quickly come in to remind you all to breathe. When we feel stressed, we often breathe short and shallow into the chest and we don't take the amount of oxygen that the body needs and we don't release the amount of carbon dioxide that we should. By breathing short and shallow, you're giving your body the signals that you need to go into this fight or flight mode, and when you're in that constantly, it's going to give you or leave you adrenally fatigued. So my name is Tammy Foster from Yoga Extend. I'm a yoga and kinesiologist and a wellbeing therapist, and I have come on today just to give you some really quick, easy breathing techniques that you can do to make sure that you are keeping your body physically and keeping your mental health as strong as possible in these times. So the first thing that I want you to do is actually work out how you're breathing. Are you breathing properly? Now it sounds silly, we breathe all day, but most of the time we will breathe short and shallow in the chest and we won't use the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscle in the stomach that should be going up and down as we breathe in and out, and when we're not breathing properly, we're not using that the way we should. And often what tends to happen is we breathe almost through the muscles in the shoulders, and it tends to cause tension and tightness, leading to headaches and migraines and everything else. So just by allowing the spine to be long, by sitting properly, taking the shoulders away from the ears, already you're going to give your body a better place to take a deep breath from. But now I want you to breathe properly. So I want you to think about your inhale and your exhale in kind of two parts. So when you breathe in, part one is the belly moves and expands and widens, and then part two, the chest does the same. And as you breathe out, part one, the belly starts to draw inwards and then the chest deflates. So think about your inhale in two parts and your exhale in two parts. We're going to just take a couple of deep breaths together to see if you're breathing properly and to see if you feel the benefits already by taking a few deep breaths. So take a deep breath in, allow the belly to expand and widen, and then let your chest do the same. And as you breathe out, start to draw the belly button inwards towards the spine and let the chest deflate. Again, breathe in, nice, wide, big, expanding belly, and then the chest will do the same. And as you breathe out, start to draw that belly button in towards the spine and let the chest deflate. Keep breathing in, and if you can, breathe in for the count of 4. And now as you breathe out, try to breathe out for the count of 6. So now your exhalation is slightly longer than your inhalation. Breathing in nice and deeply. Breathing out nice and slowly. Now continue to breathe as deeply as you can while I go on to this next breathing technique. Once you've established your deep breathing and that you're breathing nice and slow and calm, your body will start to also feel the benefits, but also start to relax. The muscles will start to soften and you'll feel a lot less tense. When you've established that, we can then breathe on, or move on, to the square breathing technique, which is really easy. It's great for the body. It gives us something to do with the hands as well. So if you're kind of feeling a bit anxious and you feel like you need to get a bit of like pent up energy out of the body, that's going to give you something to do physically. It's going to allow us, or allow our minds to now concentrate on something different by counting. And also it's going to start to bring the breathing into a slightly different pattern. And what we're doing is we're emphasizing on the natural pause. When you breathe in, there's a natural pause. When you breathe out, there's a natural pause. But what we're doing now is extending that pause to strengthen the lungs. Now, the lungs are a muscle. We cannot take them out and exercise them in the same way we would in the gym. So the only way we can do that is by doing different yogic breathing techniques. So I want you to think about the perfect square in your mind's eye, and I want you to breathe in for the count of 4. I want you to hold the breath for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 4 and hold the breath out. Now, before we start, I just want to say that if there's any pregnant ladies out there, please do not hold the breath. I would only do this if it's safe for you to hold the breath for around 4 seconds. It's not a long time, but I would maybe skip this if you are pregnant. So let's all get together and let's do this together as one. So I want you to breathe in, allow the belly to expand, nice deep breath. We're going to hold the breath now for 4 seconds. And now breathe out nice and slowly. And then hold the breath out for 4 seconds. Now I'm going a little bit too quick to begin with because I want to start to get this routine. Breathing in, hold, breathe out, hold. And now let's add the fingers. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold. So you can continue to do that for as long as you feel comfortable doing. It's great to do before you've got any kind of situation where you feel stressed, anxious, nervous, great before an interview, anything where you're already starting to feel that your body's changing through nerves, fear or anxiety. So in this time where it is quite challenging and a lot of us feel fearful, just do this breathing technique as often as you can to remind yourself to take a few deep breaths. Come away from all of the news, the newspapers, the social media, and limit how many times you go onto those news feeds. Make sure you're finding respectful and reputable information that is actually factful, and come away from it at least minimum an hour before you go to bed. Listen to music, read, colour, anything that helps you relax your mind and your body before you then try to sleep. And if you do find that sleeping is an issue, or if you do wake up in the middle of the night with any kind of a panic, doing your square breathing is going to definitely help you fall back to sleep again, and it's also going to help you fall to sleep in the first place. So I hope this has helped. If you've got any questions or if there's anything you want to ask me, add it in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to come in on a regular basis to teach you more breathing techniques that is going to help you stay calm and keep your body physically healthy and your mind healthy as well. I hope this helped. Take care. Bye.